Now, there are 212 Indians who were stranded in Israel have returned. The chartered flight from Tel Aviv returned today morning itself. Let's hear them what kind of ordeal they had to face and how sensitive the situation currently is from their experience. But before I go to all these Indians who have travelled back into India in that chartered flight, let's also quickly listen in to what the Union Minister Rajeev Chandrasekhar had to say. He was the one who was receiving them at the airport.
Completely in keeping with our Prime Minister's vision, Prime Minister's determination that our government, his government, will never leave any Indian behind. Any Indian anywhere in the world that finds himself or herself in harm's way, our government, our Prime Minister is determined to protect them, bring them back home safely. And I'm very glad this plane load of students and Indians have managed to fly back safely. Today is the first.
All right. So that was the message by the Union Minister Rajeev Chandrasekhar. He said that not a single Indian would be left behind in Israel, and there are going to be sustained efforts by the government of India. There has been the first charter flight. There are going to be many after that to bring back the Indians who are stranded there. All right. Let me quickly get in, the voices from some of the 212 of the Indian nationals who have returned finally safe and sound in the country. They are here in Delhi, and let's get them one after the other. I have with me Aarti Joshi. Aarti Joshi, if you can hear me, and quickly if you could shed more light into... All right, do we have Sanjeet Sirohi?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay, so before I come to you, I would like to get other people on board, especially these Indians who were stuck and they have just returned. And if my team can actually help me out over here as to who are the individuals who are with me right now, it will be of great help. Now, okay, is Alok Mishra here with me?
Hi, this is Dr. Alok Mishra.
Yes, Dr. Alok Mishra. Yes. Today you got back in the morning. Yesterday the flight had taken off from Tel Aviv. Where in Israel were you exactly?
Yeah, in the Israel, I was staying in the central Israel, the city name Rekhot, and I am serving as a postdoctoral researcher over the Ministry of Agriculture Research Organization, and today morning I came by charter flight and landed in Delhi. Let's talk about the situation over the Israel. So the situation is is quite heterogeneous over the different part of the Israel. Like the part where I was living, it is not very much in the panic condition, not very high, but this is the quite common situation there. But some fear of the rocket is also there. But the places which is nearby the border is facing the very much problem there. And
okay.
The
so,
people there
when you were in Israel, how long have you been living over there? Were you visiting Israel was it for pleasure that you were visiting over there? Were you a tourist there or were you working over there?
No, I am working as a postdoctoral researcher there from 2 years.
Okay, and where exactly were you in Israel when this attack happened?
We are in the Rekhot, our room actually. In the Rekhot, this is in the central Israel. This attack is in the first time when happens, it was very early morning when we were sleeping there. And this situation was actually very panic because we didn't have the experience before like that. And all of us in the apartment were very surprised what is going on there. So
okay.
after then,
how many more Indians, your friends, maybe people who are living with you in the neighborhood are still stranded over there?
In the friends, there are many friends, more than 50 friends of my institute are there, and mostly is very stress in the people which is with their family, especially the who have the kids. So they are trying to reach India and trying to make the contact with the embassy, but they are still facing the problem there and not getting chance to make the confirmation or to get a schedule confirmation in the
Okay.
flight.
Is every Indian who's living over there, we're getting to know there are some 18,000 Indian nationals who are living over there currently. What is the general perception of the people? Do they think they're safe over there, or do they all want to return to India?
No, not like that. The places are also there, which is the safe there. But the person who just arrived 1 year or 2 years before, they are not used to that situation. They are in the more panic, and they wanted to return here. And apart from that, the person who have the family and kids, so in that situation, there is problematic to handle the situation. So they wanted to return. And other thing is there is in the future, in the coming days, there is a situation, we never know how situation will be. So the fear of the situation going more hectic, so we wanted to return here.
Okay, so Alok ji, where do you live in India? You've already arrived in New Delhi. Have you returned to your home now?
No, right now I am in train.
You're in?
We are in train and going to our home in UP.
Okay, all right. Okay, stay on with me, Alok Mishra. I'm also being joined by Debabrata Mandal. If Debabrata Mandal is with me right now, if you can respond to me. Debabrata, where are you currently? Obviously, the first question, where were you in Israel? In which part of Israel were you when this terrorist attack happened?
Yeah, I am in central Israel, This is Ramat Gan area, near Tel Aviv. This is 9 kilometers away from Tel Aviv.
And for how long have you been living in Israel?
Almost 9 months.
And what was the purpose of your visit to Israel? Were you working over there?
Oh, actually, I am working on a postdoctoral research in Bar-Ilan University.
Okay. And your friends over there, your neighbors, how many people, how many Indian nationals have been working on this, a number of projects, because there are a lot of engineers, there are a lot of scientists, there are a lot of fellows who come to Israel, and there are a number of these centers, including agriculture centers, including water desanitation plants where a lot of Indians work. So where
Yes.
exactly were you working?
I'm working.
Yes, were you working in Israel?
Yeah, I'm working on the battery materials
Okay.
project.
And which part of India are you from?
I am from the West Bengal, Purulia district.
Okay. All right. And was this your first visit to Israel?
This was first visit is almost April 17.
Okay. And what was the situation? Have all your friends and colleagues who are Indian nationals also gotten evacuated, also been airlifted, or are they waiting their turn?
No, actually they are waiting to embassy call, and actually Indian embassy working very good, and they are one by one when they are fill up the form, and they called everyone one by one.
Okay, all right. So now, how many more of your friends and colleagues are left in the place that you're mentioning in central Israel where you work in the organization that you work in?
Yeah, in the Bar-Ilan University, almost 30 to 50 my friends, Indian friends are there, and they are also trying to evacuate as quick as possible. So actually, they means I know that today someone are coming in the night, the night flight. So 2 days, and they are applying one by one and coming. I hope they are coming near future, all of them.
Okay. All right. Stay on with me, Debabrata. I am also being joined by Ankit Morya. Ankit, again, my first question. Where were you in Israel when tragedy struck?
I was living in Israel, south part of Israel, that is Beersheba, and it is 50 kilometer away from Gaza Strip. So that time the on Saturday when the rocket is going on fire and all, so that time I was in sleeping mode. So it was in morning too, so I was in sleeping mode. And when I woke up, I saw that this type of things happened, so I went to shelter.
Okay. I would also have to ask, how long ago did you travel to Israel? How long had you been staying there?
So I went on 21st of 2021st of October.
Okay. So 2000 up until 2023. So you'd been living there for 3 years now.
It's a 2 year.
Okay, 2 years. So where is it that you where is it? Were you working over there? Where is it that you were working?
So I am a PhD student. I am working on photovoltaic solar cells in Ben Gurion University.
How many like you? How many more Indian nationals like you who are PhD or senior fellows or scientists who were working at the Ben Gurion University?
Approximately 150 students are there. So half of the students will are already arrived here in India, and hopefully all other students will come today. Like this night they will come hopefully.
Okay, all right. How many amongst you who are working at the university have been rescued in the first? Have they been able to be evacuated with the first flight that came into Tel Aviv?
Not like half of the students, like 60, 70 people already evacuated from there this morning, and hopefully all the other people will evacuated this night. They will arrive tomorrow morning.
Okay. So do you have this information that there is going to be a second chartered flight that is going to arrive in Tel Aviv? Has the Indian embassy in Israel given you this assurance?
No, like I have one group. So from there we got the information that the chartered flight already left the India, and most probably it will land.
Okay, so again, this information pouring in are you all connected with the Indian embassy in Israel, who's giving you this information?
Right. Actually, we have one group, so from there we got the information.
Okay, so
Indian embassy is very working very seriously and very nice, and always Indian embassy is connected with the student always. Not only in this situation, always.
Okay, that's brilliant. So what we are understanding as what Ankit mentions, that there is reportedly another chartered plane that is going to be arriving in Tel Aviv tonight, and it is going to depart it is going to depart tomorrow itself, tomorrow morning. So the Indian nationals, more of them who are stuck, are also going to be brought into Delhi very, very soon, by tomorrow morning itself, the second chartered flight. All right. So we've been able to speak with Alok, Mishra and Debabrata Mandal. We have Ankit Morya. We've understood from them what the current situation is. Also Ankit, where in India do you live in?
I am from UP, Uttar Pradesh, and my district is Anit.
Okay. So have you already reached home?
No, I am till now I am in Delhi with my friend.
Okay. Also, were your family members able to connect with you? Obviously, they must have been worried. Then they got to know that there is a terrorist attack that has happened in Israel. Were you able to connect with them? And did you let them know that you were okay?
So that day, my father got when he know about the situation. My father got high BP. So it's very difficult to understand, like to let him know everything is fine and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is he feeling better now that you have returned?
Yeah. They are feeling very better. Yeah, very nice.
Okay. Okay, all right. Ankit, thank you for talking to us. Stay on with me. I have with me Utkarsh Tripathi as well. Utkarsh is also one of the many returnees from Tel Aviv on that chartered plane. Utkarsh, again, where exactly in Israel were you when tragedy struck?
I was in Haifa actually, and I am a PhD student in University of Haifa. So I was in Haifa when on the Saturday the whole thing started. I was in Haifa, and
Okay.
after that, like we were asked to not go towards Jerusalem and Tel Aviv.
But
Once this tragedy started,
were there any airstrikes, rocket strikes, or terrorist targeted attacks in Haifa?
No, actually there were nothing like that. But like last maybe this Friday, this Wednesday.
You'll have to unmute yourself. Okay, we'll...
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.